Yes! That's awesome! What? You just took one in the jugular, man!
Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of Last Epoch. Now let me tell you a little about my day. Wake up, get the kids to school, very normal, make my video for the day on V-Rising 1.0 because it drops tomorrow, and everything is ready. We are going to stream Grim Dawn Season 6, and it's been a great day. And then this post drops, and it goes from a great day to an amazing, elated day. The whole world stops. I can't stream until I make this video because I am unbelievably excited. I can't even express my level of excitement. EHG, 11th Hour Games, the studio behind Last Epoch, dropped its updated roadmap for the next 4 cycles. Hello, travelers. We are thrilled to give you an early look at what's coming for Last Epoch over the next few cycles. Check this out. 1.1, which I'm hoping is coming mid-June. That is my current guess. Face terrifying new monolith threats. Harbingers and Pinnacle bosses. Now, Harbingers are the bosses you got to kill that drop the things to be able to, that you got to collect to actually fight the Pinnacle boss. Random encounters, which is titled Nemesis, and which I am very surprised but happy, evade. Dodge roll mechanic is coming. Inside of Last Epoch, you are required out of your 5 skills, one of them to be a movement skill in 99% of builds. And that might not be the case now because every build apparently is getting some kind of evade dodge roll mechanic, which would open up so many builds because you get a whole nother skill. Very, very interesting. Oh man, I can't wait. 1.2. So this is cycle 3. This is actually when we're going to be running our next subathon. We are thinking this will be coming in October. Uncover the secrets of Eterra's ancient past, primal hunt endgame events, ancient era story chapter, and primordial uniques. A new level of uniques. You know how primal uniques in D3, they got the red border and they're like perfectly rolled. We are getting another version of uniques. I'm so curious what they have planned here. I know right now it's just theory, but there's no way they're just going to copy another game. So we got to see what their plan is. But we're getting the ancient era story chapter, new endgame events, and new rank on uniques. And you got the 2-headed dragon here. And then you move on to cycle 3, 4. Wait, yeah, this is 1. We had 1, 2, 3. Cycle 4, 1.3. Explore the lost realities preserved in time. And you got the little spider legs right here. Holding on, you got all the spider wording. What does this mean? Monolith of Fate expansion, unique false echoes, new procedural side zones. And cycle 5, 1.4, unlock your skills' true potential, introducing skill sigils, new endgame bosses, and the transmog and die system. Now, this is kind of my guess. And you can see right here, it says 1.5, but we can't actually see the picture. I am thinking these first, like these right here, this kind of, everything is coming cycle to legacy. I think this kind of rounds out the core game. I know it's 1.0, but they're still rounding out the core game. That is why everything is coming to legacy and cycle, because these are all core features. I would not be surprised if all of these came to legacy, but there's nothing in here that gives me worry. There's nothing in here where ugh, that feels like a bad decision. I can't wait for all of these. I cannot wait for all of these. Okay, here we go. As always, the team here at 11th Hour Games is dedicated to making an ARPG of our dreams. And we all know that's a process that takes time, determination, and commitment. As of writing this, we have brought on excellent new people, continuing looking for more, and are developing new and exciting content faster than ever. Our roadmap continues to showcase that we have long-term plans for Last Epoch and its content, and we are excited to showcase it here today. Here's the thing about roadmaps, though. We are striving to be one of the best and most community-centered game studios in the industry. And oftentimes, the best laid plans of Girls and Gods need to change. While this could be a variety of reasons, the primary one is you, the community. As each new cycle is released, we plan to collaborate with the community and let you know what is being worked on, listening to your feedback, suggestions for the plans, and continuing to monitor how we can improve. Each of the items listed in the roadmap are just a few examples of key features we plan to introduce for that cycle and do not represent the only things being worked on. Rest assured, the team is working harder and developing faster than before while also expanding with how many new team members we bring to the game. You deserve to produce a whole host of other features, and we plan beyond the listed on the roadmap. So, roadmap can change. They're going to continue to over-communicate with us. They continue to hire and make the studio bigger so they can move faster. As we move towards each new patch, we also plan to update our roadmap to keep you informed on our plans and changes that may have been made based on feedback we hear from the community. We plan to update the roadmap just after 1.2 again and after 1.4. Now, this one right here, we'll talk through it. Pinnacle content release timing poll. I guess I should have said this at the beginning. I'm not a huge fan of this. Not a huge fan of this. Lastly, development of 1.1 is coming along nicely, and we're excited to show you all of the great content, balances, bug fixes in it, and game Pinnacle boss content. Coming along with it, over the last few months, the community has started discussing cycles and how content is made available in both legacy and new cycle characters. Our current plan for 1.x, 1.1 series of patches is to bring all the content to offline cycle and legacy realms because it's core content. But we also believe in allowing cycle characters a small bit of time to attempt new Pinnacle content before extremely well-geared and optimized offline and legacy characters have a chance to showcase just how fast they can conquer it. For a refresher, existing cycle characters will be moved to legacy at the beginning of the new cycle. Creating new cycle characters will give everyone an even playing field with an economy reset and the need to reroll a new separate character. Cycle is also where people may compete in that cycle's leaderboards. Okay. As of right now, 1.0, 1.1, all content is coming to both. So you have a very easy question. Do you want to start over with a fresh economy and a fresh leaderboard, or do you want to continue and play everything new with your existing characters? There is nothing that is cycle only. With that said, we would love to hear from you about your current proposed plans. Please take a few minutes, it's just 4 questions, and help us continue to grow our community. Thank you for the amazing support thus far, travelers, and we look forward to seeing you once again in the world of Iterra. Okay, so once again, 1-1, Pinnacle bosses, random encounters with Nemesis, evade roll. 1-2, primal endgame events, ancient era story chapter, and primordial uniques. 1-3, Monolith of Fate expansion, unique false echoes, and new procedural side zones. And 1-4, introducing skill sigils, new endgame bosses, transmog, and die system. So that is where we are at. Now, when you actually go over here, and again, I don't care that my email's here, it's all public. Pinnacle Boss Realm Release Timing Poll. This is what they want information on. And I am surprised by this. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, yeah, Aaron, we know why you want it to come to both. To be clear, I'm going to be able to likely play all of this Pinnacle content as a community tester. So this has nothing to do with me having to wait or anything along that. I'm going to already have played all of that content. All right, so I just want to throw that out there right now. How do you feel about a small delay before releasing the Pinnacle boss or offline legacy realm so that players have an even playing field for attempting this content? 1 to 5, strongly disagree with this idea. 5, strongly agree. I strongly disagree with this idea. Question 2. If we do go with the proposed plan from question 1, as a failsafe, we would want to have a time-delayed action that released the boss regardless of whether someone has cleared it or not. This prevents the content from being locked inadvertently. What is the longest amount of time you think Pinnacle Boss should wait to be released if nobody has cleared it? And then they have 48 hours, 1 week, 2 weeks, no limit. Wait until somebody clears it. And this one is also, actually, let me just answer. I'm going to give you all my answers and I'll give you my thoughts. I put 48 hours, which is the quickest time. If we go with the proposed plan from question 1, what is the shortest amount of time after the Pinnacle boss has been cleared before it unlocks for game modes? I put the next working day. Question 4, is there a specific game mode within Cycle Online that would be preferable to unlocking condition? And I put all of them. Okay, here's the thing. This one feels really weird. I don't think they should make this decision. I honestly actually think it's a terrible decision. If they want it to be cycle only, do it like every other game. This isn't an area that requires any form of innovation from EHG. Do it like Torchlight, do it like PoE, do it like Diablo. The Nemesis system, the dodge roll mechanic, the Pinnacle boss, it goes to cycle only. And then when the cycle is over, it goes to legacy. That is what they should do. It feels really silly to do, well, it's going to come to cycle for 48 hours, for a week, and then we're going to re-roll it and it's going to come to legacy. That feels so weird. I think it's a terrible idea. Also, you're talking about the hardest content in the game. You're talking about the hardest content in the game. How many players? Let's just say the same amount of players show up, 1 million players, 265,000 concurrent players. How many people from starting from 0 can clear the hardest fight in the game in 48 hours? I'll rephrase. How many people from 0 can clear the hardest content in 2 weeks? I'll ask another question. How many players right now have killed tier 4 Julra? And this fight is supposed to be much, much harder than that. I would love to see those statistics, okay? This has nothing to do with me wanting it to come instantly to cycle or instantly to legacy. I think you go all in on cycle, where it's only cycle, or it comes to core. Not a fan of this idea. Not a fan of this idea. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and find out. As always, I want to hear all your feedback. Aaron, you're way off. Giving us 48 hours to clear the Pinnacle content. That is a great idea. Yeah, you're going to have to find a bug build to do it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And looking at this roadmap, which one are you the most excited for? Me looking at it right now, I am going to go towards introducing skill sigils. Unlock your skills' true potential. I love making builds. I love testing. And the fact that they are bringing more customization to this game makes me very excited. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please like, share, and subscribe, and check out Patreon. It is the best way to support. I'm done. Hopefully you're entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.